Tell you what, I have done a lot of projects all over the country. I've worked with a lot of different groups. This is top notch right here. They are killing it. They're in, they're engaged, they're digging, they're not afraid to get dirty. This is a highly biologically diverse area. More species of plants and animals require this zone than any other zone on planet Earth.
That is so cool! I love this.
That's the responsibility of life.
Artists.
Hey, what's up everybody? Ed the Pond Professor here. I am at Batavia High School, the home of the Bulldogs. This is going to be an incredible project. So we laid everything out with the Eco Club. Today construction starts. So we have a lot of things happening right now. We have our heavy equipment being dropped off, which is going to be one big challenge, and that's because we have to bring that mini excavator right down the hallway, through the middle of the school, through the library, into the courtyard so we could utilize it for excavation. Then on top of that, we have students coming in throughout the entire day. So Elizabeth set it up where we have rotating students. Every couple hours, they're going to be coming through with a fresh group of students so we could have fresh arms, fresh legs, fresh heads, and we could hit everything at once. The challenge with that, from my perspective, is I have to teach everybody all these different things. So it's going to be a little bit of a challenge with that, but nothing that we can't overcome. So we're going to try to get as far as we can. Thankfully, they had the football team come in before us. They moved all the rocks from outside the building inside the courtyard, so that is something we can cross off the list, which makes everything a lot easier. We have 2 days on this project. We have a ton of things to get done. I am looking forward to an incredible couple days out here with Batavia High School Eco Club. So as we discussed in the design process, our main focus is going to be this bank of windows. So this is the main hallway going right through the middle of the school. We also have that library on the other side. So we're trying to position everything to have that access going all the way down this incredible courtyard.
This is a very impromptu and interruption to your video. Brian Helfrich and myself are excited to announce the Aquascape Hands-On Academy. And this is the hands-on area right here. This was originally created for the Sandbox Studio for the Aquascape Artist of the Year, but it's going to be turned into a training academy for all people that want to be contractors to come and learn with our crew.
You're going to see Chris, our crew, and how they build a one-day pond, and we're going to show you how to do it in 4 hours.
We're going to have bleachers over here. People are going to be able to get inside, get their hands dirty. Besides the 11x16 or 8x11, whatever we decide to do for the one-day pond, we're also going to put in fountainscapes and a pondless waterfall. Come to the Aquascape Hands-On Training Academy this winter and work with us in a sandbox, actually getting your hands dirty and learning how to have a career with water features.
Don't you want to tell them about the other day? It's 2 days!
The classroom day. One day is going to be hands-on in the sandbox. The other day is going to be how to actually run a water feature business. Everything you need to know, 30 years of experience, 26 years at the helm, building water features, designing water features, selling water features, marketing water features, promoting water features, everything to do with running a water feature business.
You said a lot in a short amount of time.
We're gonna have a lot in 2 days. Register, check out the link below. And now, back to the vlog.
Right over in this corner, pump vault's gonna go over here. We have power located in the far corner. All of our plumbing is gonna go up this far right side, up to our biological filter. Our goal with this project is to recreate a northern Illinois stream. Not a massive waterfall. We have all that local stone, which is piled up over here. I'm gonna create that kind of sinewy type of a feel to this. That meandering little stream system, terminating all the way at that biofalls, deep pocket, almost right where I'm standing. It's gonna be about 18 inches or so in depth. That's gonna give us enough depth to actually have some overwintering of different animals. Remember what we wanna try to do. We wanna use logs, we wanna use aquatic plantings, all that natural stone to create this beautiful natural environment that is going to be highly visible from all the windows. Daniel's ready to go. We are going to start moving equipment in here. We're going to paint this out, start excavation. The kids are going to be here shortly. Hopefully the rain holds off. Well, good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for coming out. It's an honor to be here. So we're going to start out with basically kind of an infrastructure type system is what I call it. So we're going to have a pump right over here where Jacob's going to be located. The pump will be able to recirculate the water. What we're doing here is we're going to set up a living, breathing ecosystem, which is really incredible. We have all native stone right from Batavia. We have some big beautiful logs and stumps coming in here, and that's because we're trying to mimic things that are normally found along stream beds. What we want to focus on this trip right now is to get everything excavated. We're going to put in a rubber lining system that's going to hold the water in place, and you'll see all these different pieces. We're going to put in a pumping system, a biological filter. We're going to have a small waterfall kind of cascading down, and this is just going to be a fast moving river system, fast moving shallow water. We're going to have deep pockets and pools, shallow areas on the edge for aquatic plants. We have a little beach area, stepping stones coming across this section. I'm gonna start setting up the filter system, which I'm gonna need some help with. We're also gonna need people to our truck at the far end of the hallway. We have to bring in all the rest of the equipment. So what we're gonna be really talking about over the next day and a half here is that process of STEM learning. So science, technology, engineering, and math. The only piece that we're adding to it is art. So we're actually doing a STEAM type of an environment. So science, technology, engineering, art, and math. All the different calculations, we're gonna be discussing those things throughout the day, how we came up with formulas for figuring out the rocks, the pumping systems, flow rates. So there's a lot of pieces and parts that actually are necessary to create a functioning ecosystem that we're gonna be building. Does that sound good?
Yep.
Awesome. Tell you what, I have done a lot of projects all over the country. I've worked with a lot of different groups. This is top notch right here. They are killing it. They're in, they're engaged, they're digging, they're not afraid to get dirty. Everybody is just having a good time. They're building aqua blocks. Everybody's digging trenches, moving soil, moving wheelbarrows, doing things that they normally have not done on a daily basis. That's the whole idea of this. So there's a construction element, which is a lot of fun because we're teaching the newer generation about how to actually construct stuff with our hands. We're teaching them along the way, and that's what I love about it. But we're teaching them construction processes, we're teaching them hard work, but we're also going to be building a fully functioning, designed ecosystem that's mimicking a northern Illinois stream system. So all this hard work that we're putting in, these kids are going to walk by that window every single day and they're going to smile because they realize the hard work, the labor, all the different stuff that has gone into it for the next couple days. I know there's a whole nother group of kids coming out, so I'm looking forward for the next group, but right now, I am blown away.
Hi, I'm Grace, and I'm here for my school's National Honor Society.
I'm Alex, and I'm a volunteer from Key Club.
I decided to volunteer today because I want to be an environmental engineer in the future. I think this is a great way to kind of get my feet wet and kind of look into some things that might happen.
I decided to join today because I need Key Club hours, but also I have an art project that involves a water feature, so I think seeing the plumbing in this would give me some ideas for that.
We just learned about plumbing and like plumbing fixtures and how they all get connected, and we got measuring and how like the pump's all gonna work and everything.
Trevor showed us how to glue everything. That was very interesting. Also learned that rocks are a lot heavier than I thought.
Yeah.
We were like moving one, we thought it was 300 pounds, it was actually 600, and it took like 7 people to move.
Things being filtered and everything, I think that's something that's really cool.
And how the ponds are designed too.
Yeah.
Well, they said water feature. I was thinking a small little fountain. I didn't think a whole pond, an in-ground pool. The swim team could use this now.
No, right? I did not know that rock placement was so complicated, but hey, we learn new stuff every day, I guess.
I learned that I am a lot stronger than I thought.
We can just like bring our class out here when we need just like a break from doing whatever.
Teachers are definitely trying to get students out more, like have mass breaks or just walking around the school, and this is a new spot to try it.
This is a great use of our space and made the school look very nice.
More opportunities.
Yeah.
We got some killer logs up here, which is awesome. I'm loving this log here on top. So he's got the grapple, we'll take that off, and I'm gonna look at a couple of these other ones, maybe to use over in a retaining wall or something, but I definitely want at least 2 of these. I also brought a nice stump out as well, so that'll be a perfect accent for this. So we are making incredible progress here today. It's been a little bit of a mucky muddy day, which is somewhat typical, but thankfully we have an incredible team. They all stuck in here. They've been rotating in and out the past 2 days. So right now we're kind of in that finishing process. We're working on the waterfall and we're starting to do all the edging. Now this is a really important part because this entire project actually is basically a big long riparian habitat, that area where the water meets the land. So this is a highly biologically diverse area. So more species of plants and animals require this zone than any other zone on planet Earth. And it's because it has all the necessary things for life. The only problem is over time these systems have been degraded. So what we're doing is we're kind of deconstructing that stuff we saw in nature, taking the good pieces and parts, reconstructing them here. So what I love about this little section here, we have these big giant slabs of limestone that are overhanging. This is the bedrock that is actually underneath our feet right here in Batavia. So this is all that native stone. We have the different sizes of river rock. We have these beautiful logs that have been brought in as well. All these different things are going to provide different surfaces, and that's really the name of the game when we're talking about biodiversity. The other thing that's going to happen here, once we plant this up with aquatic vegetation, the root systems are going to extend down into that gravel bed, and it's going to bring more nutrient cycling and everything through this entire ecosystem, which is exactly what we want to try to do. So we have this beautiful synergy of all these different disciplines coming together. I cannot wait to get this operational.
I love
Nice. That's the response we like.
Are an artist.
Five baby Midland painted turtles pull out the vegetation.